The way I look at it, it's like, what could we do where you would walk away feeling like you got $100,000 worth of value? That's usually the benchmark that I put in my mind, but it's critical on a couple of different things. So we say, like, what do we need to do to be able to make $100,000? There's a graph that I saw, and I'm gonna try and recreate it for you. Hopefully I kind of remember it. Somebody could say, well, read. Yeah, you can read books, right? I saw Patrick Bet David yesterday on an Instagram reel saying, if you just read 5 books on these 4 topics and you apply like hell and you obsess over it, the next 2 years, your business will go bananas. He talked about sales, negotiations, mindset, and persuasion or something like that. I don't remember the exact 4 topics. He says, all you do is go on Amazon, look for those books, look for anything that's got a 4-star rating that has over 500 reviews, and just obsess over those books. So we know reading is one of them. What's another way that you can upskill, up-level, know more to be able to do more? What do you think? Network? Mastermind. So what would you call this thing? Like networking, group coaching? I'm saving one here because there's a trick. I'll let you know. What do you, let's fill in one more. YouTube? Like, so courses maybe? Okay. That's pretty good because you guys are talking about the Billie Jean course, right? There's one up here, and the most important one, it's called doing. Okay? So people think the way that you are going to acquire this skill set, this knowledge is to do something like this, right? They think it's like that. It's not like that. The graph is like this. Okay? You know what people do, and I'm like that too. Give me access to all your courses. I'll give it to you. You'll never watch it. You'll never finish them. You will not. So the only thing that you need to do is to go do something. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter how big or how small. And the problem is we overcomplicate everything. And Tony Robbins says this, complexity is the enemy of execution. And so Neil and I we talked on Friday before the event. I said the number one mistake the event organizers make is they put too many speakers. Your brains are fried. If I were to ask you to recall something you learned from yesterday, it would be a struggle. So it's just better for us to learn a little bit, stop, and really reflect and think, and then you can apply. That's the most important thing. So what Neil does is he asks you, what is one thing that you learned that you can apply tomorrow? And it's important for you to just sit down and write that. So if you haven't done that already, I would strongly encourage you to do that right now. My passion in life, my mission in life, my purpose in life is to help people, and the way I help people is through teaching. And for a long time, I struggled with how to do that in a way that's long-term financially viable for me. And then I found YouTube, and it took even longer to figure it out. And eventually I found that model. So I like to tell people I teach at scale. Everything we do has to be at scale, because I'm on this mission to teach 1 billion people, and that's a lot of people. What is it that you would like to walk away knowing how to do? And what I'm really impressed by all of you, but I guess I shouldn't say this out loud, but I'm shocked that a bunch of people who do finance and economics and sales and real estate have this drive, this passion for marketing and content creation and public speaking. I didn't know y'all had that in you. Because, with the creative people, I know they have that in abundance, but they're terrible business operators. They lower their own value. So it's usually what I'm focused on. So here, I'm super excited because I'm like one of 3 people in this room that does creative things for a living and what I was trained to do. And so when you all come up to me and like, how do I do this? How do I do it? I'm like, here. And somebody's like, whoa, how'd you come up with that? 25 years of doing it.
If you want a masterclass on pricing and creating value, check out this video next.